Narcissism is defined as a pattern of behaviors that show a pervasive need for attention and admiration, as well as a lack of concern or empathy for others. It can also be defined as an excessive interest in oneself and one's physical appearance. They can demonstrate extreme selfishness, with a grandiose view of their own talents, and they crave admiration. In the workplace, narcissists tend to be successful and goal-oriented, usually becoming bosses or supervisors, with little to no concern for others who get in their way. They feel a need to control co-workers, projects, and situations around them, and they can be very manipulative, spinning situations and facts to make it appear that others around them are the problem, not them. My experience of working with a narcissist. I was hired by a well-known furniture company. As an associate salesperson, I loved my job and was very good at it. I was one of the top salespeople, and was also very good at getting customers to apply for the store credit card. As time went on, I was asked if I wanted to move up to a third key supervisor position. I could use the extra money that came with the title, and agreed. My boss at the time was a good boss, who was fair and treated everyone equally, so everything had been great up until that point. I was being trained regularly and progressing well. Then my boss became ill, and had to take a few months off to recover from her health issues. The narcissist in my case was also a third key manager. I never had a problem with her when I was just a regular sales associate, but once I was promoted to the same position as her, I became her enemy. At first she acted like she wanted to be my friend, and even suggested that we hang out together after work, and go shopping together. Of course, this never happened. I was doing very well in my new position, and sometimes would receive recognition from the higher-ups in the company, for doing such a good job. This really pissed her off, and she began to try and sabotage me with petty little tactics. Eventually, I got fed up with her behavior, and I wrote a long email to my general manager, telling her every incident that happened. A full investigation was launched, and she came to talk to everyone who worked there about this situation. Other co-workers even told the GM about the narc's behaviors that they had witnessed. I didn't witness it myself, but was told by another co-worker that the narc began crying at work and acting like she was being falsely accused. Finally, the GM said to me that even though these things have happened, she had known the narc for a long time, and knows that she is a really good person, and probably just had a hard time in her personal life, but if anything ever happened again to let her know. Well, there was no way that I was going to continue working there after that, so I quit my job. But, at least, I was able to expose the narc. If I could go back, I would have handled things differently. For one, I would have totally ignored all her petty little tricks and just kept doing a good job. I would have showed no interest in wanting to be her friend. I would have kept it on a more professional level. In part 2, I will outline 8 signs that you are dealing with a narcissist, co-worker or boss, and how to deal with it. If you like this video, please share, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. You can heal from narcissistic abuse. You will go from narc to light.